Hey lady, are you in St. Louis by chance? Well, join me for a speed dating event on April 21st at 6 p.m. It's a great way to start your Sunday night off right with Smitten Singles at the Golden Hoosier. When you arrive, make your way up the stairs where you'll be greeted by me and the co founders of Smitten Singles. Grab a name tag, check in, and enjoy conversation with other singles prior to the speed dating rounds. Feeling a bit nervous? Don't worry, we have you covered. You can strike up a conversation with me to help calm your nerves or get some quick speed dating advice. When it's time to chat one on one with other singles, Smitten has left fun conversation prompts at your table in case you get stuck. Once all the rounds have completed, you turn in your matches and then you mingle with other singles you connected with. Tickets are required and can be purchased through Eventbrite. Because you listen to this podcast, you can save $10 by using code Molly at checkout. I will be including the link in the show notes. I cannot wait to see you there. Hey there, lady. My name is Molly Conley, and I'm devoted to helping women reinvent their love lives. Whether that's after divorce, dating on and off the apps, or in their committed relationship. Why? Because I've been there. I'm a former college athlete who filed for divorce 3 years into marriage, swam in the online dating pool into my late 30s, and now I'm married to the man of my spreadsheet dreams who I met 4 months before the world shut down. As a dating and relationship coach, I help my clients build a foundation filled with clarity, connection, and confidence, knowing Mr. Right is worth waiting for. Each week on the podcast, I'll bring you love life insights and savvy guests where you will receive the courage to release programmed limiting beliefs, discover patterns and behaviors restricting you from finding and attracting quality men, and ways to choose yourself first so you can build a foundation for a healthy relationship with yourself and a partner. Hey there, lady. I am so excited that you're here, and I'm excited in general. If you don't follow me on Instagram, Brad and I are about to move into our new rental home. We only have 2 more nights, or what I like to sometimes call 2 more sleeps, before we move into our rental home from our apartment. And honestly, I am thrilled. We can't wait to share our experience with you later in April because there were a lot of mini lessons we had, for ourselves and with each other in our relationship that honestly we both didn't see coming. Now, I will say that I have been watching one of my spreadsheet items come to life in the last 2 weeks, and that was taking on home projects. When I first met Brad, we discussed our previous homes and the work we had done individually, and I mean more than just painting walls. I come from a very do it yourself sort of family. My grandfather, he built houses for a living and he even helped my parents build their house. What was also something funny, like when I heard about that, my parents used to talk about how they spent their free time mostly on Sundays to go over and work on the house before it was finished because that was like the only day they really had free or off of work. So they too learned how to do things themselves or even just learn from my grandfather and his crew to speed up the process. And this got passed down to me and my brother, to be honest, because maybe like I don't know. I really wasn't noticing it until I was about 10 or so when I was helping my dad put drywall up in the basement. And like I said, my brother and I always, we thought we were helping, but it was like, this is just what we do as a family on the weekend doing these home projects with my parents. And my parents still fix up their home. Like a few years ago before the pandemic, my dad's like, oh, we need to install a new what is it called? An exhaust fan for the bathroom. And that turned into a huge house project where it's like, let's redo the entire bathroom and let's, get rid of carpet and let's do this, let's do that. Let's install a new glass shower door, even instead of just like hiring people out. My dad was like, we want to figure it out ourselves. I love doing all these things. And I love finding ways to not only improve a home, but to beautify it as well. But in past relationships, I dated people who were 0% interested in, not only really keeping their home clean or tidy, but caring for it as well. Or if they tried to care for it, they never really bothered to learn how to do something properly, or, you know, if it was really a big project, to hire it out. Um, they would just kind of let it fade away or let it sit. I also had this love for going to estate sales and garage sales. I mean, I still do, but I haven't really taken the time to do this as much. But I also enjoy like thrifting or buying items. Now it would be Facebook Marketplace, but back in the day, it was like buying items off Craigslist to decorate my home, or finding previous loved furniture and completely giving it a makeover. So during my first marriage, I bought these two gorgeous Ethan Allen end tables that were perfect square, 2 feet by 2 feet. And I don't know if they were actually 2 feet tall, but maybe about a foot and a half. But I hated the cherry wood finish on them. So in my free time, I would work on these by, removing the clear coat and then sanding off the stain. At the time, I didn't even have a hand sander. I was like really just using sandpaper, which was a pain in the ass, but I did it. And then eventually I applied a darker stain and kept applying those clear coats to get the same sort of look as they were originally. I loved doing all those things. And if you ever seen my bookcase on my Instagram stories, you have seen, some project I really want to work on now, because I am so ready to be done and make it over. I'm so done with the brown and the wood, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. Who knows? We'll have to see. With our new home, there are some things that need to be fixed. Yes, it's a rental home, but we have approval to fix some of them on our own because they are somewhat cosmetic. For example, in the living room, there was this decorative clock where the numbers were glued onto the wall. So like 12, 3, 6, 9. And I mean glued, not just regular glue, but possibly the clear caulk that you would put on or around, windows or shower doors or something. And it was really interesting to have that come off, and we were lucky enough that the property manager asked the owner, who now lives in California, if we could remove it and fix it ourselves. And of course, we got approval, which is fabulous. And Brad has already started the process, and he's all about taking care of it ASAP. So, why am I bringing this up? Especially when we're going to be talking about the house and that whole adventure together on a couch conversation in a few weeks. My spreadsheet, your spreadsheet, isn't just a list of qualities, characteristics, or qualifications for your man of your spreadsheet dreams. It is way more than that. The spreadsheet incorporates your love life vision and what you would like to manifest for you throughout your love life. My process and methodology not only helps you uncover what is truly, like, what you truly want in a partner, but in your life. It helps you align what is true for you and what's not true for someone else, which is why every single woman who went through the process and methodology of My Man of Your Spreadsheet Dreams says their past relationship never, ever made it to the relationship threshold. And basically, that means their exes were never in alignment with who they really wanted to be with in the first place. And let me tell you, I was there too. When I created my spreadsheet, I went back and I added in my ex husband and the two long term relationships that I had after my divorce, but before I met Brad. And some of them didn't even meet the first date threshold. Why? Because I hadn't set my foundation yet. I hadn't bothered to do the basic work needed to figure out what was right for me. I kept looking for the answers, for the solutions to my love life problems, when in fact, they were within me all along. Just like the women who have gone through my entire process, methodology, and strategy of the spreadsheet. I'm bringing this up for a few reasons. First, because I created my spreadsheet back in 2017 and I'm living one of those items from my spreadsheet in 2024. I'm experiencing one of the items of my love life vision that I incorporated into my spreadsheet because I reflected on past relationships, because I reviewed my programming and decided what was for me and what wasn't. And then I decided what experiences I wanted in my life and how to incorporate them into my love life vision in order to start bringing them into my reality within our relationship. This is how your spreadsheet becomes a reality. This is how it manifests for a longer transformational change in your love life vision. Next, sharing this moment really emphasizes that your spreadsheet is not a one and done. This is a way to keep you aligned to what you really want long term. Can you change it? Yes. It's not set in stone, which is something that I have my clients go through during their 3 months of clarity coaching and then reevaluate their spreadsheet when we move into the longer coaching options. I'm not here to teach you how to find your man of your dreams today. I'm here to help you unlock your authentic self to set you up for success with long-term transformational love. If I never challenged what I learned from my parents, from society, from other influences when I was, 10 years old or younger, I would not have uncovered how much I love and desire a man who puts forth the effort into fixing and improving things, including a home and himself. And last but not least, the final reason why I'm sharing this is because I do want to set you up for success in your love life. I want to help you get started to create your own spreadsheet so you can start aligning yourself with who you want to be and who you want to be with long term. Earlier this year, I had the Man of Your Spreadsheet Dreams workshop over the course of a weekend. There was so much to cover and so much more I wanted to give that I'm now making it a course. In this course, I'll be teaching you the process and methodology of how I created my one and only spreadsheet, which helped me find and marry the man of my spreadsheet dreams. I'm including part of my manifestation process to bring you closer to alignment to not only who you want to be with, but who you truly are. I'm going to dig into authenticity, connection, and manifestation so we can co-create your love life vision for the long term. Each week, there's a live session where I dive into the process and methodology of creating your own spreadsheet. At the end of each session, there's going to be time for Q&A and coaching if you would like it. If you can't make it live, no problem. The sessions are going to be recorded and uploaded into a Facebook group, which also gives you access to additional support from me throughout our time together. In order to do the work in real time, you will receive workbooks after each live session and your very own spreadsheet, of course. Plus, you have access to the materials and Zoom recordings forever. This way, you can return to them when you feel stuck or when you need a refresh on what to do with your spreadsheet in the future. Now, all you need to do is go over to my website and join the waitlist at www.reinventingthearena.com/man of your spreadsheet dreams. Or you can go to my homepage and select the Man of Your Spreadsheet Dreams from the coaching navigation. There will also be a link within the show notes. All right, lady, have a wonderful week, and I will chat with you again soon. Thank you for joining me on the Reinventing the Arena podcast. I'm your host, Molly Conley, a dating and relationship coach devoted to helping women reinvent their love lives. Tap the subscribe button so you never miss out on an episode. You can always find me on Instagram at Reinventing the Arena, or you can learn more by visiting my website, reinventingthearena.com. And know this, I 100% believe there is a man out there for you. There's no better time than now to believe it too. You can always reinvent your love life, lady, filled with clarity, connection, and confidence. Just take it one choice at a time. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will chat with you again soon.